Hello everybody, my name is Solo, welcome back to the channel, and before you ask, yes, I am in Slime Incremental because we're going to be doing a bit more of a serious video. Now, I'm going to be trying to stay away from saying certain words because apparently the YouTube algorithm doesn't like when you call someone this or that or say certain words on the internet because apparently we're not allowed to say what we actually want to say. But I do have a very important thing to talk to you guys about because it involves Roblox and people who make the Roblox platform unsafe for basically anyone who's younger, right? If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there has been a group that has been very much targeting these individuals who are making the platform unsafe, to the point that, you know, they're exposing them on YouTube videos. They're making sure that there are programs that expose them just in general in Discord servers and games and everything else. And of course you can tell when these guys are, you know, or when these guys are upset because they sit there and they try to say that, you know, these programs that are designed to keep the younger audiences safe are, oh, well, they're defective, they're pinging everybody, oh, I didn't know I was in this, I didn't know I was in that. They make excuses. These people are never going to learn and they're never going to get any better if we just continue to ignore it. But unfortunately, for the greater scheme of everything, Roblox has decided to ignore that. In fact, let's talk about Roblox's vigilante policy for a second, shall we? And this is what really gets on my nerves when it comes to Roblox. So this is from the Roblox page, talking about how they partner with law enforcement. Right here, vigilante groups. Law enforcement professionals are best positioned to investigate potential crimes. Therefore, we want to be sure any violations on Roblox are reported and acted upon through proper channels. Unfortunately, there are cases of vigilante groups or individuals of violating our policies to entrap users or otherwise self-police the platform. While these groups may appear to have the public's interests at heart, they are in fact acting in ways that could be harmful to others, both on and off the platform. For example, their efforts may leave bad actors on the platform longer, simply create more sensationalized social media content. Actions taken by these groups increase the risk of more users being exposed to bad actors, as delay enforcement efforts by Roblox and law enforcement. Any account, including those of vigilante groups or individuals caught violating our policies, will face consequences, including removal, banning where warranted. We enforce our policies with our community standards and overall terms of use. Instead of taking matters into their own hands, we encourage them to report any. Yeah, I'm gonna save that last part. Firstly, let's talk about Roblox's history of dealing with bad actors, shall we? So if you guys don't know, when the hatch was announced, they said, oh yeah, we have 1,000 games being like added to this. Well, they said, oh well, yeah, let's add this like role-playing game. Well, turns out it was actually made by someone who's a notorious bad actor in the Roblox community and who very much endangers a lot of younger people. And Roblox, until all their creators started backing out and all their games started backing out, didn't do anything about it. So Roblox, I want you to actually tell me what you're actually doing besides making the problem worse, because you guys act like you're working with law enforcement, but you're not. You've been exposed many times that you're not doing this. And then you're gonna sit there and tell me, oh well, vigilante groups shouldn't be policing the platform. Why? Because you're not doing it. Clearly, based on the fact that multiple YouTubers, multiple people who have made games on your platform have been exposed for doing things that they shouldn't be doing to people who are in the younger part of the audience, and you refuse to do anything until it means your wallet is at risk. So please tell me how you are working with law enforcement. Because to me, it sounds like you're sitting back on your fat pile of cash, just letting people be endangered, right? And all you had to do is search up police reports or anything else. Heck, there was one recently that someone who was way younger got kidnapped. Yeah, that's right, I used the word kidnapped for, I want to say it was like a week or more. And like that person was very endangered. So question, Roblox, what are you doing? Because at this point it seems like you're literally putting your thumbs in your ears and going la 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 anytime anyone mentions the fact that you're not doing anything. In fact, you're like the person who's over Roblox has talked about adding dating to Roblox itself, which makes no sense. They're trying to push this random narrative that, oh, this is a place where adults connect. Let's be really clear here. Roblox has always been a platform for kids, and if you try to sit there and be like, oh, well, I meet a bunch of adults on here, you're on this platform for the wrong reasons. There's a lot of us who are, you know, very much considered adults. But here's the thing. I always I'm going to be 100% with you guys. I always am going to treat this as a children's game. The reason why is because at the end of the day, when it comes to video games and when it comes to Roblox is intended for children at the end of the day, no matter what. So, for someone like me, I'll put it to you this way. I'm over the age of 18. Like, just throwing that out there. I'm not going to give you the actual age, but I am over the age of 18. I always view Roblox as a place that if I see something happen, I'm saying something about it. And the reason why I say something about it is because we should be protecting those who are younger and can't do anything about it or are too naive to think that there's something wrong. And it's ridiculous that Roblox thinks that, oh, well, these vigilante groups are the problem. No, Roblox, you're the problem. You and Discord have been the problem for years. There's been so many horror stories about you and Discord over the years. It's ridiculous. And now that you're coming out with this whole, don't be a vigilante group, we'll ban you and we'll do this, we'll do that. To the point where your creators are literally going to go to RDC and sit there and not only chant names, but also basically expose the entirety of Roblox about how, you know, they just allow this stuff to happen is ridiculous. I think it's stupid, and honestly, I think it's very idiotic to sit there and have these random policies and everything else of, oh, well, you should let law enforcement do their job. Question, Roblox, at what point is the law enforcement supposed to do their job when you're not communicating anything to them? Like, don't get me wrong, for the most part, I don't mind law enforcement. However, they can't do anything if you don't say anything, Roblox. And you know the reason why you keep people like that around is because they spend money to keep their accounts around. It's the same reason why Discord won't get rid of the servers, is because they're all being boosted, making Discord a buttload of money, and that means they're never gonna get rid of them. It's ridiculous and it's stupid, and honestly, I don't care for it. So yeah, if anyone ever wondered, hey, how do you feel about the whole vigilante thing? I don't like it. I think Roblox is blowing smoke up everybody's butt, saying, oh, well, we're working with law enforcement. Don't believe them. Don't believe Roblox. 100% don't believe them. We have stories, we have evidence, we have literal, proof that Roblox does not care. They have not cared at all this entire time, because literally there has been multiple instances where literally people have been endangered and Roblox has done nothing about it. They have been reported to, and the things that people got were, that's not our problem, or, oh, well, that we're doing stuff on our back end and then nothing happens. Literally, when the whole Phantom Forces drama happened and everybody's like, hey, Roblox, you have an issue here. The Roblox, staff literally said, oh, sorry, we can't do anything about that. We can't, that's out of our control. It's like, okay, what is your job? please tell me what your job is, because from where I'm standing over here, it seems like you got some explaining to do of what you actually do on this platform. Like, genuinely, Roblox, I don't know how your higher ups are so idiotic. I don't know how these guys like function on a like day-to-day basis. That's like seeing someone get mugged in the streets and then just sitting there and letting it happen and never calling the cops. Like, that's exactly what Roblox has been doing for many years now. It's the reason why like people have heard horror stories about, you know, these creeps on Roblox that do this stuff. And the fact that there are like, there's always going to be people that say, oh well, this person's entrapping people, this person's doing this. You want to know what's really, really funny? There was a reason why the show with Chris Hansen was a thing. Because guess what? Newsflash, you want to know how police most of the time catch people like that? Entrapment. Literal entrapment. They literally set them up with a decoy and they get caught that way. You want to know what happens in the vigilante groups? They do the exact same thing. So question, Roblox, do you actually watch the content that those groups make? Or do you just see it as a way to, oh, what is it? Do you see it as like, oh, well, they're not really promoting Roblox correctly, so that's why we can't have them doing that. I'm going to be really honest with you. It has nothing to do with law enforcement at this point. It all has to do with Roblox's ego. If Roblox, right, is being caught having these people on the platform, that looks bad to their investors. Their investors stop investing, Roblox goes down the toilet, so on and so forth. So the reason why Roblox doesn't want these people to be caught on YouTube or publicly and actually actively tries to make it so then people who report this stuff don't get monetization or don't get anything realistically in the ways of like recognition or anything, which most of them don't even do it for recognition at this point. Most of them do it because they want to keep the platform safe. Is because it all comes down to Roblox's ego about their own image, because the more times people get caught doing this stuff, the more times Roblox has to go back and be like, oh, well, we didn't know about this, even though they have all the logs, they have all the chats, they have all the stuff, because guess what? Almost every game has to use Roblox's backend, which Roblox admins have access to. Like, I don't think people understand exactly how much Roblox admins can look at what's going on in a game. It's kind of like the same reason why like admins in like certain Roblox games can go back and look at your chat logs, is because it's all recorded, right? Somehow, some way, and most of it usually goes through Roblox's backend systems, which feeds into Roblox. So them saying, oh well, we can't do anything about it, is a big load of BS. They just refuse to do anything about it. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that was my rant. Again, my big thing is I really think this is dumb. I think the whole thing is dumb about on Roblox's side. I think the CEO needs to, at this point, I think the CEO needs to step down. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's endangering so many people. And honestly, gotta be honest here, I think Roblox, like, I think somebody needs to go through Roblox and, like, actually gut out all the people who actually agree with the CEO. Because the CEO probably has less brain cells than like most people, because you can't. That was the funny thing, is I kept seeing advertisements about like, oh, they want Roblox to be this adult thing. Roblox to me will always be a childhood game for me, because again, I played it in my childhood and I still do, because you know, one of those things, kind of more sometimes a comfort game. But again, at the end of the day, the number one priority is keeping younger audiences safe. that is still number one priority. So yeah, to have Roblox sit here and do this whole thing about vigilante groups is stupid. Roblox, you need to do way better. I'm not talking about like, oh, you did a microtransaction, people don't like it. Better. No, I'm saying you need to do better as people. You need to do better. Because at this point, you are basically becoming some of the biggest scumbags I've ever known. You're basically selling people's safety for money, and it's ridiculous. So yeah, Roblox, your vigilantes policy update is a load of BS, because all it is saying, guys, we don't want them to catch the people, we want to catch the people, but we have no interest in catching those people. And until there's an effort made, that's what I'm going to think about every time I see any news story come up about something bad happening with Roblox is, I wonder if they actually reported this, or did they just let it go on for months until the person actually became fully in danger and then they contacted the police way after the fact. Shocking, I know. So yeah, Roblox is deteriorating day by day by day. It's ridiculous. All I can say is, in ending this video, A, be safe on who you talk to. B, make sure you don't give out any personal information, and this could be anything. Like, don't give out your Discord, don't give out your Discord, don't give out your phone number, don't give out your home address, don't give out your password, don't give out your username, don't give out anything you think is personal to you. Heck, don't even give out, don't give out your age, don't give out anything. If anyone asks you a question that's personal and you do not know them, do not give them any information whatsoever. Because, again, at the end of the day, your safety, people's safety, everybody's safety, is better than people being unsafe. And even if Roblox doesn't understand that, I'm going to be the one to say it. Keep yourself safe at all time. It's the reason why I say what I do every time I end a video, because again, safety is the number one thing over anything, right? When it comes to being online. And that's just a general standpoint. But yeah, anyway, as always, if you guys liked the video, hit the like button, comment down below how you guys feel about the vigilante policy. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, turn on push notifications so then you guys don't miss a video. And I'll ask something extra if you guys can share the video, so then, we get even more eyes on, of course, the vigilante policy, even though there's a lot of eyes on it already. But yeah. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.